keyring right now. Back to you.
Thanks for joining us, Roy, and thanks for making my question valid this morning. Have a good day. KM7 CGI, Larry, Maricopa, Arizona. Good morning.
I'm going to second Roy here. I got 5, just not as many as he does, but yes, I do have about 5.
All righty. Have a good day, Roy. Larry, thanks for joining us. Next up, K8 UFM, Randall up in Brownstown Township, Michigan. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Vicki, and good morning to all on frequency. I'm going to have to break the streak and say none. And with that said, this is KUFM back to net control, and everyone have an outstanding day.
Alrighty, thank you, Randall. Appreciate you joining us, and you have a good day. Let's go down to Beaver, Pennsylvania to Ray, N3DQD. Good morning, Ray. N3DQD, Ray, are you with me? We'll come back to Ray in a moment. KJ4 ZFM, Robert down in Deltona, Florida. Good morning, Robert.
Yeah, good morning to the crew. Good morning, Vicki and everyone. I hope everyone had a blessed night last night, and thank God that we're all woke and getting out here and saying good morning to anyone. I'm going to say I have one from PJ's. Wow. I didn't even expect that question. But thank you very much for the question, and everyone have a blessed day. Kilo Jupiter 4, Zulu Foxtrot Michael, Deltona, Florida. Thank you.
All right, you have a good day, Robert, and thanks for joining us. KC2NJV, Wayne in Belmore, New York. Good morning, Wayne.
Good morning, everybody on the Brew Crew, and to you, Scott, Dick, and Vicki. I'm sorry, but I don't keep anything on my key ring except, a tag so I can grab them, which has a Coast Guard emblem on it. So, that's about it. Enjoy your day.
All right, and you as well, Wayne. Appreciate you being here. This is W2BLT. Next up, VA3GLJ, Greg up in Cartier, Ontario, Canada. Morning, Greg.
Well, good morning, Scott. Good morning to the Brew Crew. Currently minus 4 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 20 degrees Celsius. Answer to your question is none. And everybody have a great Thursday and 73 VA3GLJ.
Alrighty, thank you, Greg. You have a good day, and thanks for stopping by this morning. KM4WZD, Joe in Claremont, Florida. Good morning, Joe.
Hey, good morning, Scott. Good morning, Vicki. Good morning to the crew. I have exactly 0, so I guess that qualifies as less than 3. Take care, all. 7-3, it's KM4WZD, back to net.
Alrighty, thanks, Joe. I think I might just have to change this question to, did you have any Shoppers Club tags on your key ring? Let's go to KR4EMM, Vince, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicki, and everyone in the crew. Yeah, I have one tag on my ring, but I keep another ring in the car with all the tags. One I use a lot for gas, and that's my story. You guys have a great day. This is KR4EMM. Back to you, Scott. Thank you.
Alrighty, thanks, Vince. You have yourself a fine day. 3XTD Eric up in Gravenhurst, Ontario, Canada. Good morning, Eric.
Good morning. Lovely morning here. -9 Celsius. Really cool. Anyway, no tags on the key ring.
Alrighty, thank you, Eric. -9 Celsius. I'm not even going to try the conversion. It's just cold. Have a good day. KE0, speaking of cold, KE0GKF, one of your hosts here on the Morning Brew, Jeff, out in Omaha, Nebraska. Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning, Scott and Vicky and Dick. I'm sure are there with you this morning. Good morning to all of you and everyone else on the brew. Yeah, I heard one station that was a couple of degrees, few degrees cooler than me, but I'm surprised. I was waiting to see if anybody was cooler this morning. We're to balmy 2. I think we may be up to 3 degrees this morning. That's, folks, not so that's even colder. Yes, we're up at I think 3 degrees now here. Yeah, it's brutal outside. It's hostile. You got to be prepared when you go outside in these temperatures. You could, it could be lights out real fast if you don't prepare for sure. Don't have any tags. Got, it's one of those questions I think you came up with where, well, I have some, so everybody else should have some. I have a gym tag. When I walk into the gym, you boop at the when you check in, but that's not a shopper's tag, so I can't help you out. Have a great morning, everyone. Stay warm. KE0, back to you, Scott.
Jeff, and you're exactly right. That's exactly how I came up with this question. Have a good day and warm up. And if it was 2 degrees here, I wouldn't be going outside. So next up, KI4 EGQ, Bill in Woodstock, Georgia. Good morning, Bill.
VLT in the net. Good morning, Scott. Good morning to all the brew crewers. I have one left, and that's for the case to run by a public vehicle charger for the plug-in hybrid electric car. Everything else has gone to phone numbers for their IDs. So you don't need those cards anymore. But I got a few of them sitting in the desk drawer. Everybody have a great day, and KBGQ, back to you.
Alrighty, have a good day, Bill, and thanks for joining us. Let's go down to Newcastle, Pennsylvania, W3CVE. Good morning, Chuck.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and everybody on the brew there. Sorry, Scott, 0 from me. Have a great day, W3CVE.
I really didn't think it was going to go this way, to be honest with you. Let's go back up and see if Ray's in there yet. N3DQD down in Beaver, Pennsylvania. You there, Ray? With nothing heard. Let's go down to KB3EYR, Greg in Quarryville, Pennsylvania. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Vicky. This is KB3EYR, and you're going to have to also put me in the none column today. I don't have any on my keychain. I actually don't have any to begin with, so have a great day, and back to net control.
Thanks for joining us. Nobody wants to save 2 cents a gallon on their gas. Let's go to WA8PGV, Dan in Sterling Heights, Michigan. Good morning, Dan.
Morning, Scott and Vicky and everybody on the brew. I guess I'm a member of the Zero Club too. I used to have one, but it fell apart. That's you, Whiskey Alpha 8, Papa Golf Victor.
Alrighty, have a good day, Dan. Thanks for joining us. Next up, WB8ODF, Dave in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Morning, Dave.
Good morning, Scott and Vicky again in the back room doing all the heavy lifting, and Dick in the Zoom room. Scott, put me down for 1. I have a Kroger's still on my ring, so less than WB8ODF.
Alrighty, Dave. Kroger's it is. Have a good day, and thanks for joining us. KI6KQO, Zachary in Kissimmee, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and the Brew Crew. Yeah, you're going to have to put me down for a 0 there. Anyway, 7-3 to the group. Everyone have a blessed day. KI6KQO, back to you, Scott.
This morning. This is W2BLT. Next up, KJ5NHH, Jeremy out in Conroe, Texas. Good morning.
Good morning, Brew Crew. Jeremy down here in Conroe, Texas. It is a balmy 53 degrees Fahrenheit down here. Some storms came in last night, but roads are clear on my way to the office. So I have 2 of those little mini cards that go on a keychain. One of them is on my keychain. One of them is in my wallet, which is the Kroger card. The one that's on my key ring is actually check-ins for my church. So technically, the question is 0, because the Kroger one, which is the only shopper's one, is in my wallet. So everybody have a good day. 73 to everyone, and back to you, Net Control.
Hey, thanks, Jeremy. You faked me out there a little bit. I thought I had one there. Have a good day, and thanks for joining us. It's gone to Gil, K4 GDS in Orlando, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, everyone on the brew. It's frigid 50 here in Orlando, just to make you all jealous. And I really don't have any, Scott, but you can put me down for more than 3 just to keep you and Roy company there. K4 GDS, back to that.
VE3DA.
You know, Gil, I really can't do that. Falsifying a record has got to be some type of no-no. I got you down for none. Have a good day, but I appreciate your sentiment. Let's go to NA2B, Charlie Birdie, down in Sun City Center, Florida. Good morning, Charlie.
Hey, good morning, Scott, and everybody on the net, Birdie and I in Tampa Bay. Balmy 58 this morning. Response to the question, I have to go with the Scott. But any of the ones we did have, obviously over the years have been converted over to the digital wallet on our phone. So I have some in there, but that's not a tag on a key ring. So anyway, going to go out and do a photo activation today. So hope you have a good day. Thanks for what you do. W2BLT NA2B, back to that.
Victor Echo 3, Delta Alpha Charlie.
Hey, and the last one of the original text, KQ4 UAM Kevin in Interlaken, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and the crew. Put me down for 0 on that, but I do have a P52 can opener on my ring, and I still use it quite a bit. Appreciate everything y'all do. UAM, back to the net.
righty, thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you joining us, and have a good day. Let me acknowledge some text check-ins here, and then we'll take regular check-ins. We had AB4KT, Kenneth, KE2EDS, Mark, W2, HAR, W3ICQ, Bob, K2 GCP, Chris, KQ4 UHS, Johnny, N0CKV, Mark, W2 RBC, Randy, KD2YUY, Charles, W8 WHK, Bill, WD8 KOB, Rod, and KE4NTG, Walter. Who else we have out there looking to join us this morning? Please come with your call sign twice and slowly.
Golf 2 Lima Alpha.
Whiskey 4 Delta
Kilo
Echo
Golf
Charlie.
2 Lima Alpha in and out.
4 Delta Echo Charlie.
W4 PPX. W4 PPX.
Echo 3 Alpha Charlie.
N2BH. N2BH.
Kilo Charlie 5 Charlie. Echo X-ray. JC5
November 4 Romeo Hotel Echo. November 4 Romeo Hotel Echo.
Kilo 2 Tango Victor. Kilo 2 Tango Victor.
Uniform, Kilo.
Echo 3 Alpha Charlie.
Delta India Tango. This is Kilo Julia 5 Delta India Tango. This is Matthew from Arkadelphia.
Kilo Foxtrot 4 Oscar Uniform Papa. KF4 OUP in Cape Coral, Florida. Delta Alpha Charlie, VE3 DAC, Matthew, Meaford, Ontario, Canada.
Kilo Charlie 3 Lima Alpha Victor, KC3 LAV.
Alrighty, let's hold it up there from the bottom up. Let me recognize 3 LAV, Mike, KF4 OUP, Byron, KJ5 DIT, Matthew, KC3 UUK, Herbert, K2 TV, Bob, M4 RHE, Robert, KC5 CZX, Daryl, N2BH, Bill, DE3 DAC, Matthew, W4 PPX, Don. We had KG2LA, Ernest, KE4NTG, Walter. We had a station in there ending in Delta Echo Charlie. Could you come back with your full call sign, please? Whiskey 4 Delta Charlie. Whiskey 4 Delta Echo Charlie. Alrighty, Daniel, we got it that time. We'll be back to you shortly. And we also had K5RLR Randall and N8 ZFH Gary. Let's go to the top of this long list here. Question of the day, do you have more or less than 3 Shoppers Club tags on your key ring? Or do you have none, like most of them? This is W2BLT. Let's go to AB4KT. Kenneth is down in the Villages. Good morning.
Good morning to everybody from the Villages, Florida. I have none. Back to that. Have a good day.
Alrighty, Kenneth, thanks for joining us this morning. Let's go to one of your hosts on the open mic net here on the Reflector. KE2EDS, Mark in Elma, New York. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Vicki, and the rest of the crew. The answer here is I have one, so it is less. Maybe we should rephrase it. Does your XYL have all the tags on her key ring? Anyways, have a great day. KE2EDS.
Hindsight's 2020. Have a good day, Mark. Thanks for joining us. Next up, Andy, W2AJR in Chickawaga, New York. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, Scott. Morning, Vicki. Everybody on the Brew Crew. I don't know what that is. Okay, well, that wasn't me, I don't think. The answer is less, or zero. We don't have any. Or I don't have any. We do have a dedicated key ring that has, I don't know, 20, 30 of them on there, so we grab that if we're going someplace. Back to you, Scott. Everybody have a great day.
You as well, Andy. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's just somebody out in Mount Pleasant, Iowa there keying up. Have a great one. W3ICQ, Bob in Leesburg, Florida.
Good morning, everybody. I've got to join the Nun Club this morning. I'm sorry about that. W3ICQ. Back to net.
Alrighty, Bob. Done it is. Have a good day. K2, GCP, Chris in Massapequa, New York. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicki, and the Brew Crew. I have one for the library, and the rest I use digital on the phone. So I have an app that stores all the different barcodes on the phone itself, and I open it up when I need it. That's it, just one on the actual keychain for the library in case I lose the keys and, help at the library. Hope everyone has a good morning, and back to the net. K2GCP.
All right, thanks for joining us, Chris. Appreciate it. KQ4, UHS, Johnny in Stanley, North Carolina. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody on the Brew Crew. It's 26 degrees here right now in North Carolina. I used to have one for Food Lion on my key ring, but I'm so rough on my things that it got destroyed. So now I just put my phone number in when I check out. Back to the net, 7-3.
Alrighty, thanks for joining us, and you have yourself a good day. N0CKV, Mark in Plymouth, Minnesota. Good morning.
Morning, Scott, Vicki, Brew Crew, and everybody else on the net. I think I've got the record for -7 degrees Fahrenheit. A chilly morning. And I have 0 tags on my keychain. Everybody else have a great Thursday. And 0CKV back to net.
Alrighty, thank you, Mark. And look at it this way, temperature can only go up today. So have a good one. Appreciate you stopping by. W2RBC, Randy, one of your hosts here on the 20 and 40 meter nets, which, by the way, don't forget, this morning at 10 o'clock we have the 20 meter net on 14.317. Come join Roger and Randy, and hopefully propagation is good. Good morning, Randy.
Good morning, Scott, Vicki, and everyone on the Morning Brew. I don't have any tags on my keyring anymore. They're replaced by telephone numbers. And also, thanks for the plug on the 20-meter net. As you said, it's at 14.317 at 10 o'clock. Come and join Roger and I. Back in net control, 73 to all, W2, RBC.
thank you, Randy, and we'll talk to you soon. KD2YUI, Charles in Syracuse, New York. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody listening in on the brew. Put me down for none. Yeah, I at most I probably had 2 there, but I'm rough on my keys, so they wouldn't last long on there. 73L back to net control, KD2YUY.
All right, thank you, Charles. And I got to say, in all the questions that I've come up with over the years, I don't think I've ever bombed this bad on them. Have a good day. W8 WHK, Bill in North Fort Myers, Florida. Top of the morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's 57 degrees here. Everybody's talking about how cold it is. Well, that's pretty cold for Florida. I have my key ring, but I do have 2 of those little doodads. I carry them in my wallet. One's for my library card, and the other is for the recreation center that's run by the township. So, and that's it. I'm sorry, but it's not on the key ring, no. Okay, back to 7-3s. Everybody have a great one more day left in this week. WHK, back to net control.
Alrighty, Bill, you have a good day as well, and thanks for joining us this morning. WD8 KOB, Rod, Madison, West Virginia. Good morning.
It's WD8 KOB. Well, good morning, Nat. Hope everybody's having a good old Thursday morning. And my answer to the question is a none, a 0. Hate those things. Anyway, have a great day, guys. Weekend's almost here. WD8 KOB, back to net.
All right, thanks, Rod. Appreciate you stopping by and have yourself a fine day. I got a mobile down here, KF4OUP, Byron in Cape Coral, Florida. Good morning. Do you have more or less than 3 Shoppers Club tags on your key ring, or none?
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Vicky. Good morning, everybody on the Brew Crew. This is Kilo Foxtrot 4, Oscar Uniform Papa, Byron here in Cape Coral. And no, I don't, my friend. I never one. I don't think I ever needed one. I keep my keys around my neck, and I know I won't lose them that way. KF4OUP, back to net.
That's one way to keep your keys. Have yourself a good day, and thanks for stopping by. This is W2BLT. Next up, KE4NTG, Walter in Hollywood, Florida. Good morning, Walter.
Good morning to you and all the fellow brewers out there. This is KE4NTG, Hollywood, Florida. I have no tags on my key ring. My wife may have a couple, but I don't. I want to wish everybody a great day, and thank you for doing what you do with the net here to get us going in the morning. This is KE4NTG, Hollywood, 7-3. Back to net control.
All right, thank you, Walter. You have yourself a good day. KG2LA, Ernest in Webster, New York. Good morning.
Good morning to the Morning Brew. I do not have one on my chain. Mine is memorized in my head. It's my phone number. So I just enter it whenever I go to the grocery store. Everyone have a wonderful morning. Thanks for all you guys do at the East Coast Reflector. KG2LA, back to net.
All right, thank you, Ernest. You have yourself a fine day. W4DEC, Daniel in Knoxville, Tennessee. Good morning.
Good morning.
First time check into this net, first time listening to this net, and I have 0 tags on my keys. Over. Back to net control.
Alrighty, Daniel, thank you for joining us. Don't be a stranger. We're here every Monday through Friday, 7 to 9 a.m. Eastern, except for holidays. And love to have you stop by again and answer our nonsense questions here. W4 PPX, Don in Hollywood, Florida. Good morning. W4 PPX, you still with me, Don? Well, we'll come back to him in a minute. How about VE3 DAC, Matthew up in Meaford, Ontario, Canada.
Good morning, Net Control. This is VE3 DAC here. I'm noticing a bit of a technical fault with the net, so that might be why some users are not talking back. Also, I just want to acknowledge a hello to Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot here in the Equinix chat with me, and the other users in the chat room. Yeah, things here as far as those shoppers tags, I've got none of them, but I do have one of those trackers, so if I lose my keys, I can find them. Back to you there, Net Control.
Alrighty, Matthew, you have yourself a fine day. Let's go to one of our hosts here on the Morning Brew and our net controller, net manager here on the East Coast Reflector, Bill, and to BH in Palmyra, New York. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, everybody. I carry a couple in the truck, and I don't know why, because you just put the phone number in anymore, so 0 on my keys, and getting a little snow here, and off to my Thursday morning breakfast. Have a good day, M2BH.
Alrighty, Bill. Have a good day. Enjoy breakfast. KC5CZX, Daryl on Lubbock. Good morning, Daryl.
Well, good morning to everybody on the brew. You know, I haven't seen those things in years, and, you know, literally, and I don't have any, so the question is no. So back to that, KC5CZX.
Alrighty, Daryl, have a good day, and thanks for stopping by. N4, RHE, Roger, down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Top of the morning, my friend.
WBLT and the rest of the day to yourself, handsome. And clever cousin Vicky, sound good. November 4, Romy Teleco, 0. I believe drummers who enjoy the noise angle carry extra stuff on their key rings. Look for tonight's full cold moon, Scott. November 4, Roger Ham Enthusiast. Return to net.
Thank you, Roger, and a rumpa-bum-bum to you, too. Have a good one. K2TV, Bob in Fairfax, Virginia. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and the crew. Well, there was a time when I had a bunch of them on my key ring, but now I don't have any. You enter your phone number into the system, and you don't need any more stuff on your key ring. And I had a lot, but none. I have none. Everyone have a great day. This is K2TV.
Alrighty, you have a good day, Bob, and I appreciate you joining us. Let's go back up and see if Don's in there yet. W4 PPX down in Hollywood, Florida. You with me, Don? Well, moving right along, let's go to KC3, UUK. Herbert down in West Mifflin, Pennsylvania. Good morning, Herbert.
This is KC3 UUK. Good morning to everybody on the net. You have to put me in a less column. I got a couple for the gas pumps out there to get them discounts from the stores, but that's about it. I use them on the gas pumps. I still do that. And that's about it for me. And weather here is 29 degrees. I can't wait for springtime. KC3 UUK. I'm clear.
Alrighty, Herbert, we got you in the left column. You have yourself a fine day. KJ5 DIT Matthew in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Good morning.
Good morning. It's 38 down here, and it's supposed to warm up a little bit. As far as the question goes, I used to carry one back when I didn't have a cell phone. I had big several. Ever since I got a cell phone, everything seems to be going digital. I've got a couple of cards in my wallet, but that's about it. Have a wonderful morning. 73.
Thank you, Matthew. You have yourself a good day. Appreciate you joining us. KC3 LAV, Mike in Lititz, Pennsylvania. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Vicki, and everyone on the crew this morning. This is KC3LAB, Mike in Warwick Township, Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. We're going to say negative to your question, Scott. We don't even carry a key ring anymore. They're long gone. KC3LAB, we're clear. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. You have yourself a great day. Appreciate you joining us. This is W2BLT on the home stretch. K5RLR, Randall in Spring, Texas. Good morning.
Well, good morning there, Scott and Vicki and everybody else on the crew. K5RLR. I would have to say 3. I've got one for Love's Truck Stop, O'Reilly's Auto Parts, and Specs Liquor Store, because why not? Hope everybody has a good day. 73s to all, and we'll see everybody here tomorrow. Thanks for running the net, Scott. We do appreciate it. K5RLR. Back to you, sir.
Alrighty, thanks, Randall. Always a pleasure. N8ZFH, Gary in Woodhaven, Michigan. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicki, and the crew. Very puzzling question today. I'm not sure. I have 7 little tags, but none of them for a paid shoppers club. Please check me in and out. I'll continue to listen. N8ZFH, back to net.
Well, I think any little tags qualify. I've got one that lets me in the senior center here. Have a good day, and thanks for joining us. Let me acknowledge W2PUT Dan, K8BACL, N6QDY David, and N6CAR Scott. Who else we have looking to join us this morning? Oh, we had W2SAL and N3LLY as well. Who else do we have looking to join us this morning? Please come with your call sign twice, and as always, slowly.
November 9 Echo Hotel Tango and 9EHC. Good morning. In and out.
OMH Mobile. In and out. Good morning.
Kilo 4 Delta India Yankee. Kilo 4 Delta India Yankee.
Kilo Golf 5 Oscar Juliet Mike. Kilo Golf 5 Oscar Juliet Mike. In and out.
KR4 AEG,
Golf Delta.
KR4
Charlie 3,
AEG,
Foxtrot Golf Delta. Kilo Juliet 5 Delta X-Ray Bravo in and out. Kilo Juliet 5 Delta X-Ray Bravo in and out.
Q4, EFY, KQ4, Y.
Kilo Echo 8 Sierra Mike November KE8 S. Good morning. In and out today. Victor Echo 3 Delta Alpha Charlie recheck.
Whiskey 2, Alpha Juliet Victor, W2, AJV.
All right, let me pick it up here. This is a nice long list. I'll run what I can, and what I can't, why, I will let Dick run. From the bottom up, we had W2AJV Anthony. We had V3DAC Matthew on a recheck. P4 VW Milton via the text. We had KE8SMN Jeff in Rochester in and out. We had KQ4 EFY. VA3 CRF Vern. KJ5 at DXB, Frank in Sugarland, Texas, was in and out. We had KR4, AEG, Charles, KC3FGD, Ray, KO4, FBM, Jose. We had KG5, OJM, Radford out in Coons, Texas, was in and out. We had KK4, DIY, Gene. W7, OMH was in and out, Mike in Wading River, and N9, EHT, Doug in New Caney, Texas, was in and out as well. Let's go to the top of this list. Question of the day. Do you have more or less than 3 Shoppers Club tags on your key ring, or any of them little tags that hang there? Or do you have none? Let's go to W2 PUT, one of our team members here up in Milan, Michigan. Good morning, Dan.
Good morning to you. Man, chilly morning here in Milan. The wind chill is, it's down in single digits here. To answer the question, I have 1 on my key ring. It's been there for a lot of years. It's getting pretty rough when it falls off. So be it. I do have several that I keep in my wallet because I don't want them all hanging off my keys because I don't use them that often. Back to you. W2P UT.
Alrighty, thanks, Dan. Stay warm and have yourself a great day. K8BAC, one of your hosts here on the Morning Brew, Al up in Britain, Michigan. Good morning.
Thought I'd get up and make Egg McMurray muffin and take a pill or something and breathe some steam in. That always feels good too. I'm kind of congested, but other than that, I'm feeling better already. And I'm making up a little chart for what drops I'm supposed to take when for my cataract surgery coming up here pretty soon. So that's keeping me busy for a few minutes here. Anywho, yeah, pretty good looking day today, -4, so I can live with that. Don't have too many plans today. Gonna go do a little shopping. All of a sudden there's things that need to get done because I don't know if I'll be wanting to drive too much for the next couple of weeks or something. So, other than the milk, we can stock up here. So. But anyway, once we get some shopping done here, that shouldn't be too bad. B5, VA5, TM, B5, Mike Charlie. Roger, roger. Well, if you're out running around this morning or around noon or something.
Well, I'm glad they were having a nice conversation, but at any rate, K8BAC, good morning, Al.
Somebody crossed over. I have one tag on my key ring, and the only reason I think I leave it there is because it makes it really easy to find my house key at midnight when I come home from work. So there's really no use for it. But everybody have a great day, and hope to catch up in that 20-meter net at 10 o'clock. KBAC, back to you, Scott.
Thank you, Al. You have yourself a fine day. We'll talk to you later. And 6, Cutie Pie, David in Sacramento, California. Good, very early morning, David.
Hey, good morning, Scott, Vicky, the Brew Crew, and everybody in the Zoom control room, N6QDY. Wow, but none for me. I used to carry those things, but I don't anymore. So, anyways, keep up the good work. Thanks for doing what you do, and back to net control. Have a great day, N6QDY.
Alrighty, thanks for joining us, David, and appreciate you being here. N6 ZAR, Scott in Eastvale, California. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and everybody on the brew. Hope everyone had a good day today. I have no tag chain. N6ZAR, back to you, Scott.
Great, thank you, Scott. Have a great day, and always a pleasure. N3LLY, Glenn in Glen Burnie, Maryland. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, and good morning to the rest of the ECR team. Well, the last grocery tag I had, our last grocery tag, I had on my keychain fell off about 3 weeks ago, but it was replaced with the yellow tag that the serviceman used at the local shop. So I don't know how to answer that. No grocery tags, but yes, a yellow tag. Anyway, everybody stay warm out there. And 73LLY. Back to you, Net Control.
At this point, any tag on your key ring is going to work. Have a great day, Glenn. W2SAL, Sal in Cheektowaga, New York. Good morning, Sal.
Morning, Scott, Vicky, Brew Crew, listeners. Not only do I have one key ring, I have 2 key rings loaded with them. They both sit in the truck because I don't want to carry them with me. With that, I'll send it back to Net Control. Everyone have a great day. W2SAL clear.
Alrighty, Sal. It is a pleasure talking to you this morning. Have a great day. Let's go to KK4, DIY. Gene in Homosassa, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott and Vicky and everybody out there. KK4 DIY. And my answer is yes, I still want a tag on my keyring, and for the life of me, I don't know why it's still there. It's from a grocery store where I lived nearly 20 years ago. KK4 DIY. Thanks, Scott.
Alrighty, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it, and you have yourself a fine day. That's going to do it for me, folks. Thanks to everybody who checked in this morning. Kind of an interesting answer list, to say the least. It's going to turn it over to Dick, WB2JPQ, and thanks to Vicky for logging this morning. This is W2BLT. It's all yours, Dick.
Well, thank you, Scott. Good morning, Vicky again. And everybody, this is Dick, WB2JPQ. And we'll start with Jose, KO4B FPM. Good morning, Jose. Tell us the story about your key ring. More or less than 3 shoppers' cards on your key ring.
Good morning, Dick. Good morning, Vicky, and the rest of the Morning Brew. I got one of those tags in my keys. I hardly ever use it. Back to you, sir, 73s, and thank you for running the net.
Alright. One it is, that's Les. Thank you for being there, Jose. Good morning to Ray in Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania, KC3FCFGD. Good morning, Ray.
Hey, good morning, Dick, Vicky, everyone on the brew. I have currently have 3 on there. Hey, I'm gonna get ready for our Christmas party today for the wood shop, so have a wonderful day. Back to Dick at Net Control.
The question coming out of the Zoom room, Ray, is 3 count for more or less than 3? Think about that one as we go through the next 45 minutes to an hour. Charles, good morning, KR4AEG.
KR4AEG. Good morning, everybody on the net. My answer would be 0. I do not carry any of those on my keychain anymore. Back to Net Control.
0 it is. Thank you, Charles. And we had Frank from Sugarland, Texas. He was in and out, KJ5DXB. Good morning, Frank. If you're still listening, I think Scott did acknowledge you. Vern, our friend Vern from Waterdown, Ontario, VA3C. Vern, it's got to be cold walking around on those cold sidewalks this morning.
Good morning, Dick, Vicky, and everybody on the brew. Yeah, thanks for picking me up there, Dick. It is definitely cold. 18 degrees right now with the wind chill. It feels like 10. So, yeah, I definitely have an extra layer on. In terms of the question of the day, Dick, I normally have 2 on my keychain, but when I visit my family in Arizona, I add another one for Fry's, my favorite department store down there. Grocery store, I should say. Dick, I hope everyone stays warm today. And if I may, would like to just say, muy buenos días a mi amigo Milton. Heard his call sign in there. Coincidimos de nuevo. Hope everyone has a great day. Always nice to hear you, Dick. VA3 CRS.
Well, and the same here, Vern. It's always nice to hear you up there. Yes, I'm not planning on going anywhere today. Might be just a house day. Good morning to Tim, Columbia, South Carolina, K24EFY. It's with me, KQ4EFY, Columbia, South Carolina. We'll mark Tim 1 and done. Vicky, well, how about the was in and out this morning, KE8SMN. Good morning to you. Next up is Milton via the text line, WP4 Victor Whiskey. I'm sure you just heard Vern say good morning to you, Milton.
Good morning, Dick. Good morning, everybody. WP4 Victor Whiskey. And I hope... And let's give it a try again. Can you hear me?
I don't know if you're still there or not, Milton. You're kind of in and out this morning. You want to try it again?
Nah, we're cooking. Good morning, sir. Hope you and you are doing great. WP4 Victor Whiskey. I don't have any shopping tags like that, but the only thing that I have my key ring to honor my call sign, and it is a Volkswagen van. Happy holidays. Thank you, Vicky, for handling the log on the back end, and for the rest of the guys who do this, who make this happen every day.
Back to you, Net Control. Always great to hear from you. Hope to log into the 20-meter net today. WP4VW. Adios.
Yes, sir. Meter net this morning at 10 o'clock on 14317. 14317. Go join Roger and Randy, and the whole gang will be there on 14317 at 10 o'clock East Coast time. Matthew, looks like you're a recheck here, VE3DAC. Good morning.
Yes, I am. I also just wanted to, I checked my wallet again, and yes, I do have one of those points things but it's not attached to my keychain. And I was going to ask all persons on the net, please add a 5-second delay between when you last hear transmission and when you key up. I've noticed that this is a large net, and there seems to be a bit of a desync going on. I got dropped there. V3DAC, you're returning. I'm noticing there's occasional desynchronization and or missed communications on the net. I would like to ask if all members on the net could please add a 5 delay, please, between when you last hear transmissions and when the next person keys up. And also, I don't know if you guys heard this. I checked my wallet and I have one of those points things. It's not attached to my keys though. Back to you guys.
5-second delay is way too long. Multiply that by 150, we'll never get through the net. Morning, Tony, W2AJV. Good morning.
Good morning, Dick. WP2 JPQ Net with JV. Yes, I have one air tag, and it's from Wawa. W2AJV, 7-3 clear, back to net.
Thanks, Tony. Good morning to Norm, NY1US, South Wales, New York.
The brew crew this morning. A little snowy out here in beautiful South Wales, so light snow, but nevertheless snow. So anyway, I have none on my key ring. Most everything is converted to my phone number, so I put that in and bingo, you're all set. So everybody have a great day. Take care and stay safe. NY1US clear.
Thanks, Norm. Bet you it's snowy over there on the mountain this morning. Let's go out to Hobbs, New Mexico and see what our friend Bill's is up to. KI5 PMI. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Dick. Everybody on the brew. Put me less than 3, as in 0. I have none of those points cards. Rest of the day is going to be overcast, about a balmy 48 here, so hope everybody has a great day. KI5 PMI, back to net.
Thanks, Bill. Good morning to Bob, Ecorse, Michigan, KQHU.
Morning, Dick, Vicky, and the rest of the crew. I have 2 key rings for my car. One of them's got a key on it, nothing, there's not no tags, and the other has 2 tags. And I'm not quite sure where it is right now. A coat pocket, I know one time it was in the bottom of a pond for a couple of years, but only one ring with 2 tags on it. Everybody have a good day. KQ8U, back to net.
All right, Vicky's got you down for a left. KJ5LJJ. Good morning, Craig.
Hey, good morning, crew. I don't have anything on my key ring.
basically just my keys. And I got a handful of those. That's enough. KJ5L, JJ, Greg, back to you, Net Control.
Thank you, Sheriff. Sir, got quite a hum this morning, maybe a little close to your node or CRT or something, monitor. The voice of Orlando, K1MC. Good morning, Jay.
Good morning, Dick, Vicky, and everybody this morning on the brew. This is K1MCO in Orlando from the airport. I don't have those. I used to, not anymore because everything's electronically now, but they were pretty cool. Send it back to you, Dick. It's nice to hear you, and you have yourself a great day. Everybody else as well. K1MCO.
Well, you too, Jay. Let's see if I have any mobiles. We'll get a list in here and say good morning for a while. Well, let's start with mobiles. Any mobiles?
KO4, EQ4, PRW, EQ4, PRW, mobile. Delta Foxtrot, Lee, mobile, and Thornton.
Kilo 5, Juliet Lima, Kilo 5, Juliet Lima, Kilo, mobile.
Kilo Juliet 5, India Mike Whiskey. Kilo Juliet 5, India Mike Whiskey, mobile and now.
Kilo Romeo 4, Echo X-Ray Victor. Kilo Romeo 4, Echo X-Ray Victor, mobile.
Kilo Golf 2, Mike. Kilo Golf 2, Mike. Mobile, in and out.
Got a half a dozen stations. Train wreck. We got KG2MM mobile was in and out. KR4EXV. John, High Springs, Florida. We'll get to you in a minute. Charles from Southern New York, W2CJM. Good morning to you. Was in and out mobile. Robert from Houston, Texas was in and out. IMW mobile and was in and out. James from Spring is going to stick with us. K5JLK. From Leesburg is going to stick with us as well. KQ4. KSW. Like I said, let's get a little list started here. I'll turn it over to Vicky. Anybody, anywhere. We'll get to you mobiles in a minute. Call signs twice, please.
I'll try it again. KO4, WDF, Kilo Oscar 4, Whiskey Delta Foxtrot, Lee, mobile, and Thornton.
November 2, Victor Lima Kilo, N2VLK.
AQ4 PRW, AQ4 PRW.
OSU, not for Ohio State University, in and out.
Victor Alpha 3 Echo Romeo Yankee, VA3 ERY, in and out 73.
November Whiskey 3 United, NW3U. N5GI, N5GI.
Back 4, November Papa Alpha, KQ4 in and out.
R4 CKC, KR4 CKC.
All right, that's a good place to stop. 84HKV. We'll get at the end of this list, KR4CKC. Bill, the villages. We'll get to you in just a minute. We got Brian
Huntsville, Alabama was in and out, KQ4NPA. Good morning to you. We got Rick also, it is N5GI. We'll get to you guys in just a minute. NW3U, good morning, David. DA3ERY was in and out, and for OSU, Jerry was also in and out. We have a question. Is it N4ACV, something like that, N4ACV?
Kilo, Fox 4, Alpha Charlie Bravo, KF4ACB, Terry in Harrogate, Tennessee.
Gotcha, Terry. It's kind of several pilots there, KF4ACB. We'll get to you in just a minute. KQ4PRW, Stephen in Fort Lauderdale. My friend Jeff in Lancaster, New York, N2VLK. And I think I acknowledged everybody else. Over to you, Vicky. Try to get them somewhat organized for you. I guess you don't have any. Yep, you got a few mobiles there. Good morning, Vicky. This is WB2JPQ.
Morning, this is Vicky, K8VKY, and first up, area KQ4ASW. Do you have more or less than 3 of those Shepherd Club tags on your key ring? KQ4KSW. And James, K-side, JLK. JLK.
K5JLK.
First up, do you have more or less than 2 of the Shepherd tags on your key ring?
Well, I don't know what the question is today, so I'm just headed to the doctor's office.
Good luck to you on that. Charles, W2CJF. Superior Charles, W2CJF. Air 4EXB, John.
Good morning. I missed the question. This is KR4EXB.
Good morning. Question is do you have more or less than 3 of those little Shepherd tag clubs on your key ring?
I have less than. I actually have 0. Good morning to the net. KR4EXB. Back to you.
Good. Have a good morning. Lee, KO4WDF.
Hey, good morning. I apologize. What was the question again?
Have 4 or less than 3 of the Shepherd Club tag key ring.
I have 0.
It is N2 VLK.
Good morning, Vicky. Everybody else on the net. Hope everybody has a good day. And to answer the question, I have 0, none. With that, I'll turn it back to you, and I'll say 7-3. I'll be on the side listening. N2VLK.
Thanks for stopping by. Good luck. Lauderdale. Steve, KQ4PRW.
KQ4PRW, I have no tags on my key ring. Back to you, thanks.
This is Terry, JF4ACD.
Good morning, everybody. I'm trying to think here. I think I have a couple of old ones on my key ring that I've not removed. I have a new one that I've got put up. I'm probably not going to put it back on the key ring. So a total of 3, and 2 of them are expired.
Good day. We'll try to check in with you tomorrow. 73NW3U.
Okay. Break 15GI. GI. Bill, KR4C.
Good morning, everybody on the brew. Another beautiful day here in the villages. I have no tags on my key ring. 0. KR4CKC. You all have a great day.
Next up, Maryland, KD4HKV. Jim, NW4Q.
Good morning, Vicki. We don't have any. Thanks a lot.
Next up, Joe, KO4FRI.
Good morning, Vicki. This is Joe KF4FRR. I'm going to have to say 0 shopping tags on my keychain. Talk to you guys in the Zoom room later.
To know that number, I'd have to know where my keys are. All I know is my car starts. Last on this list is Martian, N8MJN.
Hey, good morning, Vicki, Dick, everybody on the Morning Brew. None for me, and everybody have a great day. It's a cold one here in Michigan. 18 degrees, 73s.
Thank you. This is Vicky, K8VKY. And the question is, do you have more than 3 Shopper Club tags on your key ring? 2 more check-ins, twice in solid, please.
Lima X-ray.
KO4CLD 4CLD. KA5PUD KA5PUD. Kilo Bravo 5, Sierra Alpha Victor. Kilo Bravo 5, Sierra Alpha Victor, in and out, please, and good morning.
KD2IWN. KD2IWN.
November 1, Whiskey Echo Bravo. November 1, Whiskey Echo Bravo.
Whiskey Mobile.
KIW.
Hold up there. You can line up that time. Just a little FYI, whenever there's a pileup, the first thing I lose in hearing is the in and out. If you're in and out and in the pileup, probably still get called. We had AI8W, mobile will be back in a minute, KG8QP, N1, and WB, WA2, WWK, KD2, IWN, KC2, JZE, and KD5, SAV, in and out, KG5, PUD, KO4, CLB, and N8, LWI. First up is AI8W.
I'm going to turn the radio on, so I didn't show what it is, but, hello.
Question is, do you have more or less than 3 Sharper clip tags on your keyring?
Definitely more. I like it makes me do it. Thanks a lot for checking me in, Alpha.
Thanks. If I think you got quite a bit of packet left, but we got you there. To the top of the list. Steve at 8 LWX.
Hey, got checked in here. Wasn't sure exactly what the question was.
Question is, do you have more or less than 3 Sharper club tags on your keyring?
More. Quite a few. All right, well, very good. We're nice and chilly here in Michigan, up near Lansing, 14 degrees, and good news is the sun is shining. Sun is shining really, really bright. Also, I noticed a huge, beautiful full moon out there, just above the horizon, about 4 a.m. Okay, back to you. Thanks for being there, all the net control people. This is N8LWX.
Thank you very much. Micah, KO4 CLD.
KO4CLD here. No, I don't have any, and I don't think I've ever had any, but I do remember my parents having some growing up. KO4CLD. Back to you, Vicki.
Everybody used to have a ton of them. Paul, KA5PUD.
Good morning, Miss Vicki and the rest of the crew. I think I've got one on there, but I don't pay attention to it. So back to that KA5P.
KC2JV. KC2JVE. And the Tim, KD2IWN.
Good morning, Vicki, Nick, and everybody on the Brew Crew this morning. Snow here in West New York. No, I don't have any on my keychain. Those are now in my wallet. I've had them in my wallet for years, so I couldn't remember the last time they were on a keychain, if they ever were. I keep those little tags in the wallet. 73 off, enjoy your day. 82 IWS.
Have a good afternoon. Web, and I'm sorry, WH2, WW.
W2W, WK, handles run, by the way. I have no key tags. Actually, I have a couple fobs, one for the alarm for at home and one for the car. So that's all we have, W2W, WK.
Round and Web, N1, WEB.
Oh, thank you, Vicki, and good morning to the net. You can put me down with none. I usually use my cell phone number now to check into the shopping terminals. It's weird how in the last 25 years our phone number has become like a personal identifier. I don't know if that's good or bad. And one, WEB, back to the net.
It's interesting if we could get telemarketers to start doing our shopping for us. Who's up next? FKG8, you could...
Good morning, Vicki and everybody else on the Brew Crew this morning. I have 0 on my, don't use those, and just like N1WEB, I use my phone most of the stuff, but I mentioned the telemarketers, I'm kind of lucky. I use my home phone number, which I no longer have, so even if they do call that, they're not going to get a hold of me. So with that, I wish everybody a great day. Back to that, KJQB.
Just red block with the change that to two-step verification. Next up, Leo, K4,
Good morning, Vicky. Nice to hear from you. Good morning from the beautiful Fort Lauderdale. 72 degrees at this time, sunshine, but we got back the humidity, the Florida humidity. Anyhow, zero card on my keys. Everybody a great day for ITA.
last on this list, Terry, N5 RTC.
Good morning, Vicki. I have no tags on my keychain. The last one I had was for Wendy's, and it was for small. And somehow I got smart and got rid of it because I was having too many of those for my health. N5 RTC, back to net control.
Thank you, Terry. Good morning. N5 RTC. Got you down for none. Pick some new stations. New stations are wishing to get in here this morning on the Thursday edition of the Morning Brew. For some reason, we seem to be developing a little bit of panic here this morning. We're not quite sure what's going on with it. Powers to be are looking at it. Anybody anywhere? Call signs twice. Excuse me. And slowly. This is Dick. WB2JPQ. Whiskey Bravo 2, Gulf, London Whiskey. Whiskey Bravo 2, Gulf, London Whiskey.
DRP, Kilo Delta 4, Delta Romeo Papa, Mobile. Kilo 2, Charlie Mike Tango. Kilo 2, Charlie Mike Tango.
Whiskey Whiskey Delta 8, Papa India Charlie, WD8PIC.
Kilo 0, Mike Victor Hotel. Kilo 0, Mike Victor Hotel. In and out.
Foxtrot 0, Victor Papa Golf. Kilo Foxtrot 0, Victor Papa Golf.
November 2, India Sierra Kilo. November 2, India Sierra Kilo.
W8DDD, Whiskey 8 from Papa Delta.
KF8, DIC. KF8, Detroit Rock City.
Bunch to deal with. Good morning to Jack, KF8DRC, Rochester, Michigan, W8BPE. Brian with Mobile, we'll get to you in just a minute. N2ISK. Got Adam, KF0VPG. Morning to Nate, he was in and out here this morning, K0H. Hey Nate. WD8PIC. Morning Bob, K2CMT. Tony, K2 or W2